does community mean to you? You are Pro-Vice-Chancellor for Student Experience, and this is a huge part of your role.
Yeah. So, I mean, for me, community, in some ways, you could describe it as family, really. It's a sort of an extension, isn't it, of that. And we are a people organisation fundamentally. Yes, we've got brilliant buildings and fantastic facilities and great kit, but it's about the relationships we build. That's what really makes the difference. That's why our students will have the best experience, because they'll have fantastic people around them who support their learning and really ensure that they get the best. But importantly, they'll make friendships. They'll build friendships for life. And with each other, and hopefully they'll find a home here, and find a home not just at UWE but within Bristol. And that's kind of what community means to me. It's about being part of something bigger. An active part of that.
So I would say that I joined the UWE Bristol community 5 years ago, and that family piece, I think, is very important. Just having people, one who looked like me made me feel like I belonged here, but also recognizing the difference and the diversity of our multicultural environments was another thing for me. It was an eye-opener to understand that I didn't need to confine myself into just working with people from my background, but I could do the same things with people from another background as well. And I think a lot of international students and students from the UK as well feel that difference when they come, and it is okay to feel that way. It is okay to look for a community so for someone looking for like a Malaysian community, that is okay. But I think what helped me as well was moving beyond that and finding other spaces that I could do things as well.
We talk about wanting to be genuinely, truly inclusive. That's one of our core values at the university. And what that should mean is that everyone feels absolutely safe to be their full selves, and that will be celebrated and cherished and accepted. And part of that is, of course, you're going to want to build links with people who you associate with, who you feel safe sharing experiences with. But also, it's important that we push ourselves, because that's really when we grow as well as individuals and as that community. So I think you bang on. I think, yes, of course, you will make friends with people from your home country or from people who've had similar educational backgrounds to you, but you'll also make a whole host of new friends from a whole range of different backgrounds. That's just as enriching and wonderful.
In this new virtual phase, how can we encourage students to still feel a part of the UWE Bristol community?
It's going to be different, isn't it? It is. Traditionally, we've been able to make friendships through sort of face-to-face activities, and particularly for around freshers and things like that, lots of energy and excitement on campus. And it is different this year, and that's we are where we are. We're in the middle of a global pandemic, and we've all got to take some responsibility in that, and we've got to keep each other safe, and that's part of community too. But what we're trying to do is make sure that there's lots of other opportunities for students to feel part of that community, for that to be real. So as well as obviously the friends that you will live with, and they will form your sort of new family group and your new community within your home, there will be lots of opportunities to meet up virtually. And as much as it's different, I think we're all getting used to that as a new way. And we've got to try and find a way to sort of be ourselves in that, and to make those friendships that once we have the opportunity to have more face-to-face contact, those friends will still be there, but you'll be seeing them in person instead of on a screen. We're going to provide lots of opportunities for one-to-one contact, albeit through a screen, with academic colleagues or support staff. So to keep everybody safe, but those opportunities will still be there. And of course, we will be hoping that students will follow the rule of 6, but that rule of 6 means that you can meet up in small groups, and you can have those conversations, and you can meet those new friends, and there will be lots of opportunities for face-to-face contact within the university campus, where again you'll be able to make those new friendships, which I hope will endure way beyond the end of these difficult and challenging circumstances that we find ourselves in.
In the presentations that I've had so far, I know it can be it can be easier said than done. But one thing that I've tried to encourage students to do is looking beyond the fact that, you know, we are all on our screens, we can still make connect. There are quite a few people that I have met for the first time, someone like Paul Redford, and we were able to connect instantly, and I've built that relationship. I believe that I've built that relationship with him. So I think in this new phase that we're in, students can still discover ways of making new connect with people that they have never met before. There is still obviously the chance to meet physically, abiding by government guidelines, but it is still important for, you know, students to move beyond our current now and the challenges and look ahead.
But also I think geography is limitless in a digital environment. So, you know, the potential that we have for students to come together with maybe the students who are studying in our partnership institutions across the world, to have the kind of conversations that really give a much richer and kind of global context to some of the learning. So there's real potential in this. It's not all bad, you know, it is different, but there are real opportunities in it that we need to be ready to embrace.
In your role as Vice-Chancellor, why does the UWE Bristol community matter to you so much? Why do you go to work every day and do the fab stuff that you do?
Listen, I think I've got the best job in the world, but I would say that, wouldn't I? I'm a UWE graduate, so that's the first thing I'd say. So I kind of bought into it from day one. It's the most fantastic organisation, and I know it's easy for me to talk about our strategy and about this idea of transforming lives, but I genuinely believe that that's what happens here. And I'm so passionate about that, about giving everyone an opportunity to be their best selves. I know that we have students here who are going to university when no one else in their family ever has, and that's fantastic. The opportunity that's available to them is amazing. I know that we do great things in our courses that will really provide a stepping stone into fantastic careers. I've had one myself, so I know that to be true. And I just think the energy and the excitement and the ambition of the institution is fantastic. And I want everyone, the whole of the UWE community, to experience that. And I genuinely believe that if every student chooses to engage positively with that UWE community, they will get so much from it.
I cannot agree with you more. Just looking back at my journey, when I initially joined Bristol, 2015. So I didn't know that there were opportunities for me to work part-time. I didn't know that I could balance that with my studies, but I did that. So I started from the Student Ambassador Scheme to becoming a peer assistant learning leader, so the Power Leader Scheme. And then I started working part-time in the local community as well. Yeah, and then moved on to do my placement here, my sabbatical role here, and now I'm SU president. So it's been I would not say it's been a smooth ride, but it's been a journey for me. But all the experience that I have come to create now has been through UWE, and I think yes, that is possible. And I don't plan to leave.
It hooks you in, Augusta, doesn't it? It hooks you in, and once we've hooked you in, we won't let you go.
That is so true. I think what is important about this Block Zero theme is recognizing that every student has a part to play in the community that we're trying to build. It is an existing one, and it's one that is thriving day in, day out. The key thing for me has been that support system. In my life, I have never come across a wide range of people who are ready to support you. And it's not as though they want anything in return. They're just doing it because they derive pure joy from doing that. And just being a part of this community, the support that I have gotten has helped me to get to where I am.
And it's important that as a community we all play our part in that. I mean, I know there are particular challenges right now, and we need to be looking after each other more than ever. We need to do that full stop, and so in really important parts of our community and our kind of expectations and behaviours, like the Speak Up campaign. You know, if you see something that doesn't feel like it's what UWE's all about, call it out. Look after each other, keep your head up and look after each other. I think that's a really important message.
I've loved being here.
Good.
I have.
Here, look at that.
thought. I think we've covered it. I think we've covered the community talk.
Take care, darling. Bye-bye.
Bye.